Good morning, y'all. Happy long run day. It is Friday morning and I've got 16 miles today on my training calendar and I'm very excited. I feel like a lot of my runs this week, they were just fine. Like I wasn't really feeling it. Was kind of in just like a meh kind of mood, which I have an entire vlog from the week. And yeah, I feel like I just like wasn't feeling it. If you're new here, I'm so happy you're here. My name is Molly and I'm training for the Twin Cities Marathon. And I was just looking, I only have 5 long runs left. That is so wild, to be honest, just like a reflection of this training block. It has been a very good training block. I've been very consistent with my strength training, which I'm super proud of. But overall, I feel like it's probably like half and half with how my speed sessions have gone. And then long runs have been more on the not so great side. So with only 5 left, I still like can't even wrap my head around that. With only 5 left, I really am hoping that today is a good one. If you're new here, I am in Austin, Texas, so it is just so freaking hot. August is the worst month of the entire year, in my opinion, to be here. It's just, even if the temperatures don't show that it's like super hot yet, it is so muggy and humid in the mornings, and I feel like recently it has just been like, I don't know, maybe I'm just like getting old and can't handle the heat, but like it's just been a lot. So I'm gonna check the weather, but again, it doesn't really mean anything because I know it's gonna be muggy. But yeah, it's already 80 degrees and it is not even 5:15 a.m. yet. So it actually looks like it's gonna rain today. But anyways, yeah, we're more than halfway through training, which is so wild. I am really proud of the work that I've been putting in. This is my first time training for a speedy marathon. I'm a pretty slow runner. I know all those terms are like so subjective, which is honestly why I don't like using them as a label, but I also feel like they help the right people find my channel who also might be running like double-digit miles. But yeah, I'm going for, I think, like a 4:25. Still haven't really decided, which I'm like, I've got time to decide, so it's like not that big of a deal. But yeah, I'm thinking of going for a 4:25, which, to clarify, that is not my PR. I used to be speedy a long time ago in another life. Like 8 years ago, I ran a 4:06 marathon. I'm like, who was she? But so that's why I haven't said I'm like going for a PR, because I'm not going for a PR, but it is my first time ever training for speed. Like when I ran that time, I wasn't even doing speed workouts. It was just like the pace that I could run. So anyways, that's a little blurb on that, especially if anyone has been here for a long time, then they might be a little confused. But yeah, this is my first time training for speed, and apparently I'm just in a yappy mood this morning, but I need to keep moving. So I need a Pop-Tart, and then I'm also adding a banana to the mix this time. But yeah, should be a good run, hopefully. Fingers crossed. I've made it to the trail. I've got my phone flashlight on just to help with the lighting a little bit, but I need to go to the bathroom, and the bathroom over here is quite literally the sketchiest of all the bathrooms on the entire trail, so I'm not quite sure what I'm gonna do about that. I'm like, maybe I'll run to a gas station first for like a little warm up. I'm not really sure, but anyways, I feel good about this. I'm definitely gonna try and work some speed work into this run at the end. I've kind of always had it, I have had it marked as optional in my plan, and I know when I worked with my coach back in like 2017, 2018, I never did the options to add speed work into my long runs. So I've tried a couple times already of this training block to add it in, and just like it has not worked out. If you've seen my vlogs, then you know that. But I want to try again today, and I think I'm just gonna do more of like a chatty style vlog and just check in with y'all every single mile, which I think will be fun. I haven't done that yet this training cycle, but yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get my warm-up going and get this run done. Let's go. I am hyped. It's gonna be great.
All right, 1 mile in, and I think I'm just gonna go back and forth for probably like 4 miles. So a mile down, turning back around, a mile back down, just until it gets fully lit, and then I will head up to South Congress for the hills. But I feel okay. Definitely feel like legs feel a little bit heavy, but overall I feel okay. Okay, I just hit mile 2, and I'm like, am I ever gonna have a good start to any of my runs? Definitely walked some, which is fine. Kind of just trying to get my head in it. My legs still feel very heavy. Just hit mile 3. Definitely feeling a little bit more in the groove, but not entirely there yet. Okay, I just hit mile 4. I'm feeling good, finally. Just hit mile 5. Hills are still proving to be a bit difficult. I have been doing more hill work during the week, but gosh, South Congress Hill always gets me. All right, I just hit mile 6. Feeling pretty good. I'm a little worried I did not think through my water, but I'm just gonna start drinking from the water fountains, I think, a little, just to make sure I don't run out. I forgot that I had already hit mile 6, so I looked down and saw my watch was at 7. I was like, oh my gosh! So that was a pleasant surprise. Mile 8, we're halfway. So happy to be halfway. I'm still gonna try to do some speed work at mile 12. So I've got 4 more miles like this. I'm at mile 9. I feel like I'm definitely going in and out of like being super in the groove and then being like so not in it and having to really talk myself up, like pep myself up. But it is going by pretty fast, which is good. Mile 11, I'm having some slight tummy troubles, but I think I'll be okay. Only at 5 left, and at mile 12, I am planning / hoping / will try to pick the pace up. All right, mile 12, here we go. 4 left. Ooh, mile 13. I'm so over this, y'all. Mile 14, can y'all just tell from these videos how freaking toasty it is? Oh, I'm pushing. Not as fast as I would like to be going, but we're going, y'all. We're going. 2 left. Oh, mile 15. Oh my gosh. I can't wait to be done. Been out here for way too long. Mile freaking 16. I feel like I blacked out for half of that run. I can't wait to go back and watch all of these. I'm like, wait, I'm done? Like, how did I get to 16? Not the run I was hoping for. Again, I feel like, I don't know, I think I feel a little silly because I've done so many marathons that I'm like, why is fueling still an issue for you? Like, why are you still struggling through these long runs when you've done so many of them? And I know that's not fair, and I know I'm being too harsh on myself, but I think a part of me just feels like I should have a lot of this figured out by now. But I know it all ebbs and flows, and you know, different seasons of life, and sometimes what used to work in the past isn't going to work now, and just like a consistently evolving thing to figure out. And yeah, I don't know, I feel like the last few miles I was just kind of like beating myself up. Maybe I'm like underestimating how much I'm eating during the day, so I think I might try just for a couple days like tracking my calories just to see, because maybe I am underestimating like how much I'm eating. I feel like I want to just take a closer look at how I'm feeling, because I can tell it's like really affecting my runs, as is the heat, of course. But yeah, those are some of my kind of post-run reflections. Kind of adding to what I was just talking about, I feel like in general, everyone is just too hard on themselves, like myself included, whether it's about job, like relationship status, marathon training, like how we use our time, whatever. I think everyone needs to like take a step back and work on not being harder on themselves, and I say that to myself as well. But I also think it is so easy to compare ourselves to like our past selves and hold ourselves up to that standard, and that is just not fair. It's not fair to do that, because again, it all just like ebbs and flows. Like, we will never be just like a straight line or only like ascending. Like, kind of the same thing how people say like healing isn't linear, growth isn't linear. Like, I think we need to apply that as well, that like life is just going to be a lot of ups and downs, whether it applies to marathon training and the shape that you're in, or or some other big goal that you have, or maybe you run your own business and you're comparing your numbers this year to numbers last year, and just want to share this to like encourage you, just to give yourself some grace. And yeah, all the different seasons that we go through are going to be so different and are going to affect us differently, which is going to then like play out in so many different ways in our life. So I think that's just something I'm trying to remember. But there is definitely this like weird pressure, I feel like, sometimes with being an online presence to like have it all figured out, especially with like marathon training and fueling. And I know so many people are watching what I'm doing and looking to me for advice, and so I think I feel the pressure of just like, I don't want to steer anyone wrong, or don't want to like give anyone the wrong impression, which obviously something like fueling is just so individual to the person. And so obviously I'm just sharing what like works for me and what isn't working for me. But I feel like, sometimes I'm like, oh wow, I would never want someone to see me only take, I don't do this, but like if I only took one gel for a 10-mile run, I would hate for someone to go and like try to apply that to them and it doesn't work. And again, I do not do that. I feel like I take a very good amount of fuel on my runs. It's the outside of my runs that I'm trying to work on. But just like stuff like that, I understand that I have eyes on me, and not in like a cocky or prideful way. It's just like something I don't take lightly, that people are looking to me for advice and inspiration and all that. And I don't know, I just want to like, I want to do a good job, I guess. I just don't want to steer anyone wrong. So I don't know, I feel like I'm kind of having like a jumble of thoughts, which who would have thought on just a normal 16-mile run, I would be spiraling in all those different ways. And I was also just thinking about how grateful I am for y'all. I just uploaded this morning, or I had it like, I didn't upload it, but like I had it scheduled to upload during my run, and like was just looking at some of the comments that I already had with it being up within like an hour, and I could cry. Like, I'm so grateful. I don't know, I just like people being so kind and encouraging me and cheering me on, and like sharing that they are proud of me, or like watching my videos, or it's motivating for them. Like, it really just means so much to me, and I feel like we've grown such a like positive and uplifting community here on YouTube, and I'm just really grateful. I said this a lot during ultra training as well, but I'm feeling it now too. Like, it is such a team effort to get to the start line, whether you have an online presence or not. Like, it takes the people around you in your life, whether it's your spouse or your friends or your family. And I feel like a part of me getting to the start line is also because of all of y'all. So I just want to thank you so much for being so kind and for being invested and caring. Like, it really just means so much to me. So apparently I'm in my feels after this run, but I do think I'm going to go ahead and wrap up this video. I've got a pretty busy work day, and also really want to do kind of like a monthly house like big reset, like doing a lot of those just like home things that you don't get to every single week, but we need to do like once a month, like air filters and walking around the perimeter and making sure there's no wasp nests and air conditioning, like AC stuff, because we're not having that go out again, just like stuff like that. And so I feel like I need to get home and get focused and get cranking away on stuff. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. I had so much fun at checking in with y'all every single mile. Yeah, let me know if you liked this style, or just like what you're enjoying with the vlogs that I've been doing. I'm also really curious. I personally prefer natural sounds in vlogs and videos. Like, to me, it's just like more fun and engaging to hear what the original sound was, but I know some people like the added audio and like music as well. So I'm just curious, if you've made it this far, I would love to hear your opinions or some like editing, and if you like the original sound, or do you like music overlay, a little bit of both. But yeah, would just love to hear. I love this community we have created, and I'll see you on the next video.